How to keep rats and mice away from your home without traps or poison. Have you noticed rats or mice around your home, garden, or backyard? These tiny intruders may seem harmless at first, but they can quickly become a serious nuisance. Rodents damage property by constantly gnawing on almost anything they can find, including wood, cardboard, plastic, and even electrical wiring. Beyond the damage they cause, they can also spread harmful bacteria and diseases through their droppings, urine, saliva, and bites, making them a real health concern. Another reason rodents are difficult to control is that they're highly adaptable. They're smart enough to avoid many traps, survive in harsh conditions, and reproduce at an incredible rate. That's why getting rid of them often feels like an endless battle. Today, we'll show you a simple homemade method that many people use to discourage rats and mice from hanging around their homes. It requires only a few common household ingredients and takes just a minute to prepare. What you'll need: a few small plastic containers or shallow lids, 2 to 3 tablespoons of wheat flour,
1 to 2 tablespoons of baking yeast, a small amount of grated cheese. How to prepare it. Pour the flour into one of the containers, then add the yeast. Sprinkle in the grated cheese and mix everything together until it's evenly combined. Where to place it. Set the containers in areas where you've noticed signs of rodent activity, such as near holes, cracks, or wall openings, behind cupboards and kitchen appliances, around bathroom and kitchen drains, inside garages and basements, near storage boxes or cluttered spaces, around ventilation openings or air ducts. If there are places that are difficult to access, you can also lightly sprinkle a small amount of the mixture around those areas or along rodent pathways in the yard. The strong smell of the cheese is intended to attract the rodents. According to this method, after they consume the mixture, the yeast begins to ferment. The claim is that this process makes the mixture difficult for rodents to process, which is why some people use it as a homemade rodent control technique. However, its effectiveness has not been scientifically established, so results may vary. If you've ever dealt with rats or mice, you already know how frustrating they can be. Keeping your surroundings clean, sealing entry points, and using proven pest control methods remain some of the most reliable ways to prevent infestations. If you found this information helpful, consider subscribing for more practical home and garden tips. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.